lecture of the course Industrial Wastewater Treatment. I hope you have already accessed earlier lectures and have understood. So today we are going to start another unit, and here we are going to talk about non-agro-based industries. Okay, so under this unit, the first industry which we are going to discuss about is tanneries. Okay, so today is the lesson 21 and we will study about tannery industry, its manufacturing process. So the content which I am going to cover in today's lecture includes introduction, manufacturing process, use of water, sources of wastewater and characteristics of wastewater from tannery industry. So what is the tannery industry about? So this industry processes the skin or hide of animal and turns it into leather. So turning of skin into leather. What is the difference? Leather is more flexible, smooth and it is less susceptible to microbial attack, and hence you can use leather for manufacturing of various goods. The name tannin has come from a chemical tannin which is acidic in nature, and it is named after old German word for oak or fir tree. This tannin, what it does is it alters the protein structure of the skin permanently. It removes water molecule which enhances its capacity to tolerate or oppose microbial attack. So here manufacturing process is done in two stages. First is known as pre-processing for tanning and second is tanning process. Now tanning also there are two types. One vegetable tanning, second one chromium tanning. So let's look at pre-processing for tanning. So it starts with skin of animal also known as rawhide. Now this is very hard skin coated with lots of salt for preservation. So first process is soaking the skin into water for up to 5 to 10 days. So this results in removal of salt as well as softening of skin. The next process is fleshing. So fleshing as name suggests actually is defleshing, where the tissues, body tissues which are still remain attached to skin, they are removed either mechanically or manually. Next process is liming, where lime and sodium sulfate are applied to skin. This induces swelling in skin, and because of the swelling, the next process of dehairing becomes easy. So now skin with the lime, it's subjected to dehairing process. The hair from the skin, they are removed. Now induced swelling we need to remove. So the skin is subjected to next process called batting. Here skin is treated with ammonium salts and enzyme trypsin and chymotrypsin, and these enzymes reduces the swelling induced by lime. It also imparts slippery and shiny face or surface to the skin. So the skin are then washed and what you get is silky, slippery and porous skin. When we started, it was hard, dry skin with salt, but pre-processing yields silky, slippery and porous skin. This skin is then subjected to main process of tanning. As I said, there are two types of tanning. One is vegetable tanning, second one is chrome tanning. So in case of vegetable tanning, the skin is treated with barks of trees like oak, babul, wattle, etc., which contains tannin. And this process is done in a tank called tanning vats. The duration may be 1 week to 3 months. So it's a long term process, and this process is done for hard thick leather, which is useful for application like sole of the footwear. Okay. So at the end of tanning process, the skin is subjected to bleaching, which removes excess tanning, and here the skin is treated with sodium sulfate and sulfuric acid to remove excess tanning. Next process, the skin is treated with oils and salt, and it is known as oiling and loading. Oil imparts luster and softness, and salt increases weight. So now you got finished product, which is heavy duty leather. The another process for tanning is chrome tanning, and it is done for thin soft leather. So in this chrome tanning process, the pre-process skin is first subjected to pickling, where it is prepared for absorption of tanning material. So by pickling process, the skin is prepared so that more tannin is absorbed. The next process of tanning, it is of short duration, and here the chromium salts are used for tanning of the skin. This tanning is shorter duration, and after that the skins are washed. Then the next process, dyeing and fat liquoring. So here, depending upon the finished product required, various color dyes are applied to the skin, and fat liquoring is oil solution for imparting luster and shine to the skin. So color and oil emulsions are used during dyeing and fat liquoring, and at the end of this process you get your finished product, that is thin and colored, very soft slippery leather. Okay. So this is the manufacturing process, and as I said, pre-process is same, but main process chrome and wedge tanning, they are different and different materials are used. So lot of water is used for different purpose in pre-tanning and tanning process. So for pre-tanning, soaking, unhairing, flashing, batting, everywhere water is used, and some sources are continuous source, whereas some are intermittent. Tanning is done in batch, so it is mostly intermittent discharge of wastewater. Then finishing, also amount of water per ton of skin process is already you can see. Now, as I have discussed with you the manufacturing process, I want you to pause the video and think what will be the characteristics of wastewater generated from this tannery industry. Okay. You might have thought about various impurities like TSS, that is total suspended solid, total dissolved solid, organic matter, inorganic matter, etc. So in case of tanning industry or tanneries, the wastewater is characterized by high BOD, COD, total solids, and usually it is alkaline in nature because most of the chemical used, they are alkaline. It is also characterized by unpleasant odor and color, and the wastewater cannot be disposed of without proper treatment. So, here you can see on your screen characteristics of spent vegetable tanning solution. It is slight acidic, pH 4 to 6.8, TS 8,000 to 50,000, and you can see BOD 5,000 to 20,000, COD 1,50,000 to 50,000. So, highly polluting, very strong in nature. If you look at the characteristics of spent chrome tanning, the pH is 2 to 3.4 acidic, and here TDS 8,000 to 8,800, and chromium salt 4,500 to 5,500, which is carcinogenic in nature. So, here the problem is use of hazardous chemical or carcinogenic chemical chromium, and both of this spent chrome tanning. What is spent chrome tanning? The liquor remaining once you have completed the process of tanning of the skin, the remaining liquid in the vats or tanning tank, it is known as spent liquor, and whether it is wet tanning or chrome tanning, the spent liquor must be segregated. It should not be mixed with other waste. So, here you can see now once you remove spent tan liquor, then the remaining wastewater sources, if you combine, and then average composition of wastewater, as I said, excluding spent tan liquor, you can see pH 7.5 to 10 towards alkaline, TDS 9,000 to 20,000, BOD 3,000 to 5,000, and COD 5,000 to 7,000. So, as we said, this wastewater is characterized by slight alkaline pH, high TDS, high suspended solids, high BOD, and high COD. So, this wastewater cannot be disposed of without treatment, and how this wastewater should be treated, that we will discuss in the next lesson, lesson number 22, treatment of wastewater from January. So, see you in the next lecture. Thank you.